Hey, if you want to learn the simple two-step process to grow a highly profitable online business in 2022 and beyond, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you the two most important factors from a 30,000 foot view level when it comes to making more money, creating more success, and ultimately having way more abundance within your life. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've done out over $20 million in total sales, and I've grown a following of well over 500,000 people in the online marketing world. So everything that I'm teaching you here today is not based out of theory, it's based out of actual applied experiential knowledge. And if you take what I share with you here today, there is no reason why you can't create massive success. With that said, if you get value out of today's episode, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. All right, so for today's video, I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut to my computer screen. I'm gonna be sharing with you a quick PowerPoint presentation where I'm gonna share with you the two things to focus on for maximum success. And the second thing is critically important, so be sure to stick around until the very end. All right, so here we are, and once again, in this video, we're gonna be talking about the two most important things that you need in order to go ahead and start making money online and start creating success with an online business in 2022. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, the first thing that we need, and this is something that most people completely and totally skip over, or they don't necessarily at least consciously think through it and give it the necessary time that they need to when going ahead and going into business. This is literally the difference between having a business where it feels like you're swimming downstream with the current, or where it feels like you're constantly struggling and constantly battling kind of upstream just to make a few sales here or there. All right. And that is having the right market or the right crowd of people. So all a market is essentially a crowd of people that you're going to be selling to, right? Now, when it comes to determining the right market, what we have to make sure of, and I'll get into the absolute best three markets here in just a minute, but what we have to make sure of is that our market that we're going into has a massive problem where they have a massive desire to get away from that massive problem, right? So either a massive problem or a massive pain where they want to proactively take action in order to get away from that pain, away from that problem, and towards their desire in order to go ahead and have a solution, right? I like to call this, or lots of marketers I should say like to call this the starving crowd. Most people spend way too much time focusing on having the absolute best product all the time, and while I'll never tell you that product quality doesn't matter, you always want to have a great product, the number one thing that will determine how many sales of that product you make is how hungry your crowd is, right? So as an example, let's say you had a hot dog stand and you were trying to make money with a hot dog stand. What would be more valuable to you? Having the absolute best hot dog in the world, or literally having a hot dog stand with any hot dog out there, right? Any kind of hot dog, generic, whatever it is, whatever it might be, but having that hot dog stand located literally right in front of, let's say, a college football game where everyone goes in, they watch the game, they drink a bunch of beer, they have a really good time, they're all super hungry when they're leaving, they're all super drunk when they're leaving, and they leave the game, they walk right past your stand. Guess what? You could have the worst hot dog in the world and you're still going to make an absolute boatload of sales, right? So that's kind of essentially the difference between having a starving crowd and not having a starving crowd. Now, you as the product creator or someone selling a product, you should always try to have the absolute best product humanly possible. But the point is, if you don't have the right crowd of people that you can put that product in front of, no matter how good the product is, you're never going to make a sale. All right, so that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is that we want to go ahead and share what I call a maximum profit product as the solution to that problem. All right. So at this point, we found our starving crowd, and I'll touch on, the best crowds in a minute. And we want to share a product that serves as the solution, because when we share that product, we make a sale, right? So think of someone in a state of pain when it comes to a headache, right? Ibuprofen clearly is the thing they'll buy as a solution. We want to once again find a target market with a pain just like that, and then put a product product in front of them that is a pain reliever so that it makes them buying a complete and total no-brainer. All right, now when it comes to the markets, I'll show you how to find the product in just a minute, but when it comes to the market, the three best markets that I find are health, wealth, and relationships. This isn't just what I find, this is universally the three best markets, I should say. And really it distills down to the fact that these are the markets where there is the greatest amount of pain, and therefore the markets where people will take proactive action quickly to move away from that pain. All right, so think of any of these three markets, when people don't have health, when people don't have wealth, when people don't have the relationship that they want, in any of those various circumstances, that person is in a state of extreme pain. And if we can connect them to a solution that will alleviate that pain, once again, we can position our product just like we would the ibuprofen versus trying to sell a product kind of like a multivitamin, right? And that's what most people do. Most people sell a product that is, more or less a benefit-driven, results-oriented product, which is great. But if we can't very specifically solve a very specific pain and alleviate a pain in a very specific, concise, and, essentially relevant way to the target market, if we can't do that, we're then selling more of a multivitamin. And that's infinitely harder to do. All right, so these are the big three markets. Then from there, the best products that we want to go ahead and promote are what we call information products. And this is a maximum profit product, right? So we don't want to go on Amazon, be an affiliate for Amazon. We don't want to go on Target or Walmart and promote physical products. And the reason we don't want to do that is because those products have costs when it comes to manufacturing. Those products have costs when it comes to fulfillment. Those products have costs when it comes to warehousing. Those products have costs, with all of the above. And because there are all of those costs, your margin as the affiliate, unless you're going to create the product, but still, even then, your margin's less. All right. So, again, with information products, essentially what it is, it's an online course, an online training system, something where it's delivered in an online, format where essentially they buy information that helps them move away from their pain and towards desire. And because it's just information, we can fulfill instantly. There aren't all the costs. And because there aren't all the costs, there's exponentially higher margins. All right. So these are really the two steps. Now, when it comes to how to find the best products, the absolute best place that I find to find the best information products is a site called clickbank.com. This is an affiliate network where you can find products to go ahead and promote as an affiliate. So with that said, let's go ahead and cut to my computer screen and I'll give you a quick walkthrough here to show you just how easy this is. All right, so here we are. And as you can see, we're at clickbank.com. And essentially, really simply, all we're going to do is we're going to log in. So firstly, if you haven't signed up yet, you would come over here, you would sign up. It's totally free to sign up. Then from there, once you log in, you're going to be taken to a portal that looks just like this. Now, this is a test account that I set up just for this little training video. But you would come over here, and this is where you can see all your stats as you start to send traffic. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the very top and go to Marketplace. All right. Now, the Marketplace is essentially where we can find products to go ahead and promote. All right, here we are. Now, remember, the big three categories that we want to go ahead and get into are health, wealth, or relationships, right? Those are the three markets. So just as an example, let's touch on the wealth kind of niche, just because we're in the business of showing people how to start online businesses. So it's very relevant to us. And if we come here into categories, these are kind of all the various different markets, right? So all we'd have to do is we'd have to come here to categories. Let's find e-business and e-marketing. Look at that. And then we can go to affiliate marketing just to get super specific. And then we can even take it one step further. All right. So this is going to give us a list of all the various products based on rank. And as you can see, it also will say, all right, you'll make $147 on average per sale when you make a sale here. You'll make $214 on average per sale when you make a sale, $54, $349, etc. And what's really cool is that oftentimes these guys will do a lot of the hard work for you. So if you need to find material to promote these various products, you can come right over here, give Devon a little shout out here. You can come over here and you can click affiliate links and swipes, and they'll actually give you different swipes, different, ad material, etc. Facebook ads, email ads, all the various different types of ads that you could use. Usually you can actually find done for you swipes that you can go ahead and grab right here to promote these products, right? So literally
That simple. You can find a product and have it up and off the ground as your maximum profit product starting as soon as tomorrow. Now, the last little cool thing I'll show you is this little tool. And I highly recommend you look at this as you're kind of going through and filtering out products. But I would highly recommend checking out the gravity score as well. Because what the gravity score is going to tell you is it's going to tell you which products are doing best for the most people. So as an example, if there's a product out there, I don't want to say a product name. If there's a product out there where it was only doing well for one person, then it would not be high when it comes to a gravity score. This is high because it's doing really well for a lot of people. This is high because it's doing really well for a lot of people. And based on that fact, you can then know, all right, if a lot of people are having success with this, if I find the right starving crowd, and if I put the right message in front of that starving crowd, potentially even using the done for you resources, a bunch of people are having success with this. There's no reason I can't have success too. All right, so it's just sharing with you kind of that you'll have a greater probability, I would say, of success if you do things correctly when it comes to the messaging and the marketing, which of course this YouTube channel is all about. So watch all my previous videos if you've missed those videos on how to have the right messaging, how to have the right message to market match, how to get traffic, how to generate leads, how to build funnels for these products, etc. But again, this is sharing with you how to get the right product. So with that said, I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, please, what your biggest takeaway was from this video. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. And until next time, over and out.